Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we are back today with some more of the Outer Worlds. And today we are gonna go and see the big boss man in town. And yes, what quest are we currently working on? It is alright, yeah, we'll tidy that up. And we'll tidy that up. We'll do that later. And yeah, so we'll tidy those two up and see what else is going on, and then we might go and pick. Ooh, hello.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Yeah? Others, huh? Do you take a lot of advances? What's that thing there? There's a vendor over there. That looks like the street outside. I didn't realize that door was open. I don't know. Let's go and talk to Sanjar. Hello, so we've got Celia Robbins and Sanjar. So Monarch Stellar.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
No.
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
I know you're meeting me.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Alcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
It could always be both. Oh, that's a bit harsh. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this sprat-fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
Alrighty then. Yeah, I think I like Sanjar. He's free of the corporations. I'm going to support him as much as possible.
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't been approved,
I think that
perhaps
just
it's
went
time we took
straight
matters
over
into
its
our own
head.
hands.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Ended from what?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
I picked that up somewhere. I don't know where or when, but yes. Okay.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
What is it?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Uh, uh, um,
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
So was that something else I had accidentally found and picked up somewhere? Because I have done quite a lot of exploring.
You really think so?
Don't encourage him.
I admit, I'd been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Ooh. uh,
Already? If only the rest of the colony operated as efficiently as you. Imagine what a different state we'd be in, hmm? I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say it'll be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
That's what I call my left hit.
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
I don't know what you think you're gonna accomplish. I'd just as soon reorganize it into itty-bitty pieces with a really big gun, but you just keep being you.
You can't build anything that way. What's the point?
It's fun.
Nonsense! There's nothing more invigorating than a well-developed 10-year plan. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
I mean, actually, do I support him? I don't actually know the repercussions of this. Maybe I don't. He knows I do, but what else is going on back here? Do I want to support Catherine? Is supporting him going against Catherine? I'm not sure.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Wow, okay.
But that's terrible. What happened? I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them eventually.
I'm getting so much done in this conversation.
Of course I would have. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Oh,
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff? Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you? This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Moron.
Apparently not.
Oh, technically running his own corporation. I mean, that sounds more positive. That's definitely more negative. I want to prop him up a little.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
Ugh.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Okay, propping him up. I mean, yes and yes, but let's do
Then
this
it's
first.
good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Of course you do.
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
You see what I have to deal with?
For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2. Back then, it was known as Terra 1. Really? I always thought they were refreshingly straightforward names. After all, the whole point of terraforming was to make them Earth-like.
Here, though, the results were mixed.
And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out. Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to, but there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up. It's humane, but it's also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Like that's what you saw in Edgewater? Come on. People look out for themselves.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. But the senior executives laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2 along with everyone else. Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of, well, what was left of MSI.
Must have pissed off some real big suits to get stuck with that.
On the contrary, I wrote lots of very important reports on behalf of top MSI officials before I was able to achieve this position. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
Yep.
I don't think I realized how far they'd stoop. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Okay.
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
If you can't beat him, might as well join him and reach into their pockets.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
He is persuasive.
I fear the MSI citizens who've been dissolved into Raptidon Cud would disagree with you. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Now you're just being naive again.
Indeed. I've discovered it's much easier to negotiate from a position of power. And I don't mean to leave MSI or its people at a disadvantage. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
I'm pretty sure he's just being pointlessly naive. Actually, I think slightly less of him the more I hear of his plans.
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
Well, I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments. Monarch may be dangerous, but it's hardly the wasteland the board describes it to be. Whatever the board's goals, the greater good has little part in them. He and his followers call themselves the Iconoclasts. Lawless anarchists, all of them. If anyone on Monarch deserves the reputation the board's pinned on us, it's them.
I actually want to go and see them first. I should have maybe gone to see them already.
A chance. They've been doing this for years. And well, let's just say I know enough about Graham to be confident that he won't change. It isn't just that they drain our people and resources. Every radical act they commit cements Halcyon's image of us all as destructive rebels and pushes us further from the rest of the colony. He's lucky the board doesn't take him seriously enough to keep more than a few UDL gunships patrolling Monarch.
An Earth Directorate assault cruiser would change his tune. It's almost a shame we haven't seen one around Monarch in a long while.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and visit these iconoclasts. I had to go and visit them anyway, but yeah. Interesting. It seemed straightforward on the top, but the more you learn, the more you want to dig into it.
What can I do for you?
Ah, yes. Information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. You'd head south along the road and look for a mountain to the west. Not that I'd advise it. It's a terribly dangerous trek. But if you insist on going, I'd recommend taking a local guide. Nyoka would be a prime candidate.
If you can keep her sober.
Alright. So we did so much with that one conversation. Like, what was it, at least 3 quests? and a bunch of other things that we didn't know were gonna be important. And I think we've just got one more thing. Just talk to Celia about that poster.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
That is a perfect introduction.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Okay.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Why?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Do you have a thing for Sebastian? Are you trying to keep him in business?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
They are. I remember reading about that.
I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
You have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for.
Great legs.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Okay, so strong silent type. Vending machine, that's good. Right. So I picked up armor, I think. So they gave me MSI Elite helmets. It's actually not terrible. Ranged weapon spread minus 10%. Elite armor, ranged weapon skills plus 5. Ooh, but I don't know if I actually want to wear that. Having said that, Ellie. Oh, that's actually. Oh, right. So that's really special stuff. Do I want to give you that? So that's 39 and 29. That's 48 and 26. So, I mean, you have got a pistol, which is ranged weapon, I guess. Plus 5. 5%. Yeah, plus 5 to that. Skeletal, muscular, adrenal stimulant. Oh, that's a dodge thing. Because I don't necessarily, I like the light stuff. I've given you long guns. Oh, you don't actually have a long gun. Why did I give you that? Oh. Do I like you in that? I'm not sure I like you in that, but then that is long guns. Well, it'll do for now, and then I think we'll swap it out for something perhaps a bit different. Right, so that's 34, ranged weapon spread minus 10%. That's 43. And that is better, but yeah, I don't know why I gave you long guns when you've got a handgun. could it do for me? Obviously, that's just for the conversation, which is quite good. How do I look at it? I'm not convinced. I quite like that. Especially because it's got the anti-corrosion stuff. I'll put that back on. Right. Ooh. Right. Da-da-da. Oh yeah, they do lose a lot of people to Iconoclast. Hmm. They all suck. Ha, Sultana of the Deep is like music for the soul. Okay, I guess there's nothing there then. Okay, who else we got in here? Just an executive and another executive, and everything is, yes, everything is stealing. So, right.
You and your pen pal seem to be getting along.
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
See, Ellie, most of the time I like you, but sometimes you say shit like that, and I'm less of a fan. Don't you be talking to Parvati like that. Parvati's like a small child. We need to baby her. Oh right, yes. Oh, actually, hey Ellie, I
You
might
ever think
swap
about
you
what
for
goes on in a
Nyoka.
marauder's head?
No, they're crazy.
But they still manage to feed themselves,
Hello
trust
Nyoka.
themselves, work together.
You look
Gotta be something to that.
like you're gonna be adorably drunk.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd hunt every damn wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
I like your hair. It's awesome.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you? Outstanding! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger?
Yeah, vacation. Um,
It is a shithole. It's a free shithole, though. Plenty of ways to blaze your own trail. Folks seem to like that. Besides, the booze is good. Something about that fish oil. Cheers! Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
awesome, you're an addict.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Yeah, we sure do.
Perfect. Give it here. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That was fast. I gotta see about stocking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment. Great. Where to? Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there, there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, three's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Ooh. Do I like Ellie or do I like Parvati? Um, She's a bit mean, but I don't actually know. How likely are we to? Ellie just gives me medical bonuses. Parvati gives me engineering. I have no idea what she's gonna give me. Yeah, Ellie. Yes.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you. So, you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nyoka.
Oh,
All
no.
right.
Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
Now, I'm digging your outfit, by the way. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, you're pulling that off real good. However, let's go and see what I can actually give you and what kind of skills you've got. Plus, hell yeah, I just leveled up myself. Right, I want to put, yes, more points in. Wow, 97. That's not bad at all. And I'm going to put some... Ooh, do I want more points in that or in that? Okay, so what did I just get up to? That's fine, that's fine. Maybe... Oh yeah, if I get up to 16, that crouch move speed's plus 25%. But... Yeah, I think Persuade could be a good one. I'm gonna need to start putting more points in handguns and long guns though. Mostly long guns, I think. I seem to be going for the sniper route, which is very handy. Okay, perk time. Gosh, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not gonna be doing it alone. That's kind of boring. That's interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. That sounds disgusting and horrible, and I kind of want that. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't really enjoyed the science weapons. I'm not going to do that. Oh, is there anything else we liked out here? Hmm. That's boring. Uh, mm, tempting but also boring. That might be good. That might be good in getting me to level up more. Still don't know if there's a level cap. Oh, the wolf, not doing that. That's also very tempting. Speed. Companion crit chance. That. Yeah, let's make my companions more interesting. Okay, right. So what's my reputation? So Groundbreaker. They're revering. That's not bad. Best employee ever deserves a big bonus and a promotion. Do want to go and meet them to see what's going on with them. You are friendly. Okay. Agreeable. I'll take agreeable. Haven't really done anything for them too much yet, actually, so that'll go up quite fast. And then I'm impressed that I'm still just neutral to the board. Agreeable. Fair enough. Haven't actually done anything to them too much. That was predictable. Kill on sight to this faction. Wow. Okay. Oh, they're just tolerant of me. I should go back to Edgewater to see what's going on with them. Alright. Nyoka, you have you're heavy and Tremor Cleaver, so that's right. Yeah, stealth skills. That's actually not bad. Hiking gear, well. Except you don't have a ranged weapon, you have a heavy weapon. That's honestly a little frustrating. Unless I give you something else. Right, you give me... Ooh, lying. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Oh, that could be good. Actually, does ranged weapons count for heavy weapons as well? Actually, ranged weapons might refer to all guns. I think that's what that means. Yeah, okay. So if that's true... 39, 34. Yeah, it's better. Okay, mixed, medium, aggressive. Oh wow, your sneak is really good. Lies 58, medical 61. Barrage, what is that? Personally modified LMG to deal damage to their target and set enemies near. Oh, a blaze, that's amazing. Bonus support lie. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, I'm going to put you to medium. Okay. Overload is quite good. I think that's good for hammer. 72. Bonus support engineering. Battle hardened. Right. I think I'm pretty happy with that. Do I want to give her that LMG? That's heavy weapons, which I think counts as ranged. Damage 89. And I made it corrosion. Oh, which isn't the same as fire. What does Nyoka have? Plasma, damage 75. Light, stagger. 246 DPS. 79. Might give her that. And take that back from me. Yeah, I'm not actually a fan of that. Nyoka, would you like a slightly better LMG, that is corrosion damage. And I'll have to find you something better than that. Potentially. Right, I think we're all good. That can just go to junk. And that can also go to junk, so I don't like it. And that I will keep, because it's actually quite fun. And I've got a lot of light out. Actually, I don't know if companions use up ammo. But we'll find out, I guess. Wow, so that's been quite fun. So, I'm actually saying... Alright, so we need to do that. But I also want... Oh, I tell you what, let's go and do that right quick. Before we go, because that seems like a quick one. And then I think we're going to go and visit the iconoclasts. I'm very interested to see what they're all about. I think she's right. Yeah, she's in here.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat musk.
But we'll do this first. So you, yeah, whatever.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Who spat in your spirits, Velma?
You noticed my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
Alright, okay,
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Oh!
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money. She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
I can't decide if who's the bigger dick, you or her.
Damn right it is. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Fair enough. The damn thing's been a headache anyway. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon. Something else on your mind?
Did you mean you just gave me that for no money? I hope he pays her. I really do. Because, it, you know, she... Yeah. Right, where's he's right in the corner? The landing pad that I still haven't technically landed at. I'm sure I'll be coming back here. Bless him. It's not his fault he's a moron. He's earnest. I have a soft spot for earnest folks.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in. Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
I'm willing to bet your tossball blocker's crap. Okay, so that was a nice, okay, maybe it's not that crap. And it does have corrosive damage for some really bizarre reason. Would you use that in an actual game? That seems a bit harsh. Okay, so... yeah, that was a nice, quite easy one. So that's... Cascadia, that's fine. I'll do that later. Don't mind the sun. Oh, that's going to be expensive. Oh, I might have the money for that. That's in Scylla, so that's fine. Ooh, very quickly I could do that. yeah, let's go quickly do that. So, actually, let's put my hat back on for persuasion. Oh, I'm getting my reputation up all over the place.
You ever been off Monarch, Nyoka? Before you met the captain, I mean.
Nah, I mostly just drank and hunted. Soon as you stop to dream of other things, that'll be the day something sneaks up and eats you.
Don't fret, I'm watching your back now. Anything tries to eat us, I'll give it a mighty whack on the nose.
Well, I'll be damned. You watch my back, I'll watch yours.
Oh, okay, Nyoka, you might make a more permanent addition to my team. You and Parvati get along nicely. Although I do like Felix, he's lovely too. Ooh, Felix and Nyoka could be hilarious together.
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered. Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Oh, bless.
Nice of you to say. I like her too. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues. You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well. But we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Well, I'm sure they'll have some very happy sex, Parvati, and I'm pretty sure that's what she wants. So, yeah, nice and easy.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say? Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on? Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Alright, nice and easy, so...
Did you have a sweetheart in Stellar Bay?
I had a fling or two, sure. But on Monarch, relationships ain't usually meant to last. A lot of fools tried to impress me, feigning bravado in the wilds, thinking they'd catch my attention with their stories. It was cute. Not so cute when their act got themselves munched. You know what's sexy? Confidence. You know what ain't? Disembowelment.
Well, that's certainly something. So, we've got Nyoka, who is pretty darn awesome. I must remember not to get rid of that. In fact, I might do that just by going back to the ship, to be honest. So, next time we come back, we shall be... I think we're going to go and do that first, actually, because I really want to know if he is an adult, like I very much suspect he is. And then we'll probably do that. And then we'll probably... Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, then we'll probably do Radio Free Monarch. So, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I've been enjoying playing. Let's see, can I fast travel to the ship? Where's the ship? Nope. I think it's... No. Oh god, where have I parked? Oh wait, it's over here. Yes. Right, so we're gonna nip back here just to sort out a few bits and pieces, and then probably... Yeah, see what's going on. Yeah, next time we're going to go out and explore a bit more of the things that we haven't seen. We're going to meet the Iconoclast. I'm interested to see what's going on there. Hopefully we're going to rescue Parvati's friend, I think, from Edgewater. Fingers crossed anyway. And then we might go and do some main quest stuff and see what this Devil's Peak is all about. And that should be most of Monarch explored. So that is what we are going to get up to next time. I'm just going to wait quickly and see if there's any conversations that might happen as soon as I go back to the ship. Because sometimes they do. Loading is just the worst. Right, okay, nothing's going to happen. So, thank you for watching, and I do hope you'll join me for next time, where we play some more of the Outer Worlds. Take care, guys. Ta-ta for now.